The morning rush had already begun at Maple's Diner, a cozy little place on the edge of downtown. The smell of coffee filled the air as Ethan Miller, a single dad in his early 30s, wiped the counter for the third time that hour. His hands were rough, his shirt a little faded, but his smile never left his face. To him, every customer mattered, not because of the tips, but because each dollar meant milk, school supplies, or rent for him and his 7-year-old daughter Lily. "Daddy, I drew this for you," Lily had whispered before school that morning, handing him a crayon drawing of the two of them standing under a rainbow. Ethan kept it tucked in his apron pocket like a good luck charm. To the test around 10 a.m., a black luxury car pulled up outside. From it stepped Victoria Hale, the CEO of Hale Industries, one of the biggest companies in the city. She was elegant, poised, and intimidating in her charcoal grey suit. The diner went silent as she walked in. Most people didn't recognize her, but Ethan did. He'd seen her photo in the newspaper just a few days ago, the billionaire behind the new charity foundation. She sat at the counter, and Ethan approached with his usual warmth. "Good morning, ma'am. What can I get for you?" Victoria didn't look up from her phone. "Just coffee, black." As Ethan poured her cup, she watched him carefully. He moved with quiet grace, polite to everyone, cheerful despite exhaustion written all over his face. That's when she decided to test him. When she paid the bill, she accidentally dropped a 1,000 bill on the floor, crisp and folded. Then she walked out without looking back, pretending not to notice. To the choice, Ethan saw the bill almost immediately. He froze, his heart pounded. $1,000, more than he made in a week. He bent down, picked it up, and stared at it. Rent was due tomorrow. Lily's sneakers had holes in them. His fridge was nearly empty. For a moment, temptation whispered in his ear. But then his hand brushed against the crayon drawing in his pocket. He looked at Lily's rainbow, then at the bill and sighed. He ran outside. "Ma'am, excuse me." Victoria turned, pretending to be surprised. Ethan held out the money. "You dropped this." She looked at him for a long second, her perfectly composed mask slipping just a little. "You're sure this isn't yours?" He smiled faintly. "If it were mine, I'd probably frame it," he joked. "But no, honesty's worth more than money." And the twister Victoria didn't take the bill. Instead, she said softly, "Keep it. Consider it a thank you." Ethan shook his head. "I can't. It wouldn't feel right." Her eyes widened. She hadn't expected that. So she pressed him. "Do you know who I am?" He shrugged. "You're someone who drinks her coffee black and deserves her change back." That answer made her laugh. Really laugh. For the first time in weeks. "All right, Ethan," she said, reading his name tag. "You passed." "Passed what?" "The honesty test," she said, her voice calm but kind. "I run a foundation that helps single parents find better opportunities. I wanted to see what kind of people are still out there." The reward: 2 days later, Ethan got a call. Victoria offered him a full-time job at Hale Industries, managing maintenance at her downtown headquarters, with benefits, fair pay, and a scholarship fund for his daughter. When he came home that evening, Lily hugged him tight. "Daddy, you look happy." He smiled, showing her the letter. "Because today, sweetheart, someone noticed our rainbow." The message: weeks later, Victoria visited the diner again. She saw Ethan behind the counter training a new hire, still humble, still smiling. As she left, she told him quietly, "Never change who you are." And Ethan replied, "Don't worry, ma'am. Some things money just can't buy." Victoria paused by the door, eyes glistening. For the first time in years, the billionaire CEO realized that real wealth isn't measured in dollars, but in decency. Moral to honesty doesn't always pay instantly, but it never goes unrewarded.